I just watched the documentary The Weight of Gold with Michael Phelps, and I feel compelled to share a message with you. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the athletes who have shared their stories and who are sharing your stories. The power of your voice is empowering so many people, including me, which is what prompted me to share this message with you now. And that message is I hear you. I've listened to your stories and I hear you, and I'm here to help. I've heard you say that you don't want a sports psychologist who is just looking to ride your coattails of success for his own fame and fortune. Well, that's not me. I'm a coach. I've, by trait, by blood, I was born into it. I was raised in it. I've lived it. I know the life you're living of sacrifice and dedication and laser-like focus because that's the life I've lived. And I'm a coach who now realizes it's more important to coach the mind than the physical skills and tactics and strategies. And that's what I've prepared to do. I've heard you say that you don't want just help with mental capacity that makes you perform better, but you want help with mental skills that applies to your whole life, whether it's at home, with your family, with relationships, life beyond your sport. Well, that's what we've built, a program that doesn't just help you win a championship. Look, I hope you win gold medal because that would be neat for you. I hope you win a championship because it'd be fun. But what I really hope is that you can build a life that you of joy and purpose. Whether you're competing or after you're done competing, whether you get first place, whether you get fourth place, um, that who you are is not defined by you as an athlete. I want to read you this from this passage from one of our books. It's called Catching Confetti. And this is from chapter 1 of the book. The fragility of your mindset comes when your identity is entangled with your mission and your community. Most people view their lives through mission or community first. You are a basketball coach. You are a golfer. You play for the university of whatever. You are a mother. You are a son. When who you are rests on the results of your performance or the relationships you have, you compete on unstable ground. You get to choose what you are defined by. If you build your identity around anything that can be gained or lost, you set yourself up for crisis. When your foundation is weak, you won't be able to deal with life's stress and pressure appropriately. Guys, that's from chapter 1 of our book, not chapter 9 of a 13-step process. We answer the deepest question that you're going to have to answer when it comes to your performance in competition, when it comes to your life and your relationships at home or beyond sport. We answer it head on in chapter 1 because we know what's happening in your life is what's impacting your performance and your success on the field or court. I've heard you guys. I've heard you say that you don't want to ask for help because you think you need to put up this facade of being unbreakable, that it looks weak if you ask for help. Working on your mental skills is not weak. It's smart. It's working smarter. It's preparation. Rock climbers climb with ropes and harnesses. Why? Because they're going to climb harder and harder and harder rocks and walls until they fall. They're going to push the boundary. That's what we're doing. We are pushing the edges of our boundaries to see how good we can possibly be. We will fall. Not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because we're human beings and we are testing those edges. So developing your mental skills is not weak, it's preparation. It's preparation. It's strong because you're going to be able to perform whether you win first or fourth. whether you're in injury or building a legacy. You want a mental capacity that endures all circumstances. Being strong and unbreakable is not that you never fall. It's how can you continue to get back up and keep going and find traction again. That's strength. Look, I've heard you say, talk about the challenges of getting help and the loopholes you have to go through and the struggle with finances. That with me, that is not a barrier. Easy access. All you have to do is championshift.com. It's champion, SHIFT.com. Because we're going to shift the way you become the champion you're meant to be. And we have a program available for you. It's called Catching Confetti. And we call it that because we know the struggle of trying to catch something that is fluttering around and darting off in different directions. And we also know the emptiness of finally catching it and realizing it's just flimsy tissue paper. Because I hope you win gold. I hope you win a championship. Really, I hope you build a life of joy and purpose. And we are prepared to help. Championshift.com. You can get our program for self-guided options or sign up and I'll work with you one-on-one. Or if you just need to talk, if you just need to find a starting point, connect through our website and it'll send me a direct email. I'll email you right back and we'll find a time to talk. But don't miss the opportunity. Don't wait for after retirement when you're struggling to find your footing. Prepare for that now so you can thrive forever.